We had a grocery store at Spelter City, Oklahoma, which is a kind of a suburb of Henryetta. My dad had gone to the Veterans Hospital in Muskogee and was going to be gone for about 3 days. He got Woodrow Langford, who was about a 16-year-old boy at that time, to come out and stay at the store to be with Mom, with Miss Shrum, because they lived in the back of the store there. And one night, someone was breaking in the front of the store. Miss Shrum, Zona Shrum, was a light sleeper, and she became aware of noises that were uncommon. And she apparently came into the back of the store and saw some faces at the front working on the front door of the store. And she hurriedly awakened Woodrow, gave him a gun, and told him someone was breaking into the store. And so he took the gun and went up into the back of the store behind the meat case and to that meat section of the store. And she called the sheriff's office or the police immediately on the phone. And I don't know the time frame, but it must not have been very long that the police came and interrupted the burglary to the extent that the guys got away, but the police were there and were examining the front door, which was all damaged where they were trying to break into the lock or something. I don't know how they were trying to get in, but they were doing damage to the door. And my mom was trying to tell the police who they were. She apparently had recognized them as customers of the store and knew who they were. They were trying to break in. And so she figured that they must have known some way that Dad was going to be gone, and they thought they would break in while she was there by herself, not knowing that Woodrow was there and that he had a gun. And so she was telling the officers and talking to the officers about it. And the officer said, "Well, where is Woodrow?" And she says, "Well, I don't know. He came into the store and he had a gun." And so suddenly one of the officers says, "Here he is back here behind the meat counter. He's sitting here asleep with a gun in his hand." And so he's a teenage kid who couldn't stay awake long enough to even be bothered with the burglary that was going on. Anyway, that's a funny story, and it was actually happened.